Good morning, everyone. It is December the 3rd, 2025. A little update on yesterday's video that I put up on my water leak in the bathroom there. Some good news. It was supposed to be 1 to 4 days, business days, before they get in to fix my leak. And lo and behold, about 2 hours after I posted the video yesterday, the maintenance crew showed up. There was two gentlemen showed up to fix my sink. And it was interesting because all the fun I had trying to figure out I can't stop the leak, but how do I deal with the leak? And they just walked in and looked at the sink, and one of them said, "Oh no, not another one of those sinks." So I'm looking, what's wrong with this kind of sink, thinking. And of course, the other gentleman says to the first gentleman, "Well, are you going to be able to get your hand behind there too so you can fix it?" And I'm thinking, yes, look at all the fun I had trying to get behind the sink to do anything with. But sure enough, they were able to fix it, and I was very grateful to it, and they're very polite. And I do get good service when they come, but I was glad I didn't have to wait the full 4 days. It was only 2 days till they came in. So that was a blessing. And then afterwards, too, I got praise, which I was kind of pleased about, because this is one of the things that we often talk about is thinking. People don't know how to think. They have no ability to think, it seems like, on how to do things. And it's problem solving is basically what it came down to. What I had to do just to get my sink drained at least into the buckets, and so that I wouldn't have it all leaking all over my floor while I were waiting for them to come in. So I got praise for my problem solving from the gentleman. So gee, that made my day after being sick all weekend. And as you can see, I'm still in my pajamas today. I'm still a little rough in the throat, and I'm still getting over that cold that I had on the weekend. But, I was feeling lousy. Suddenly I walk into my bathroom. I'm swimming on the bathroom floor here, stepping into water first thing when I got up Sunday morning. So it was a blessing that they came in, and I can't complain. At least it's great. I'm luckier than some people who don't have maintenance people that they can call and get in to fix something in a reasonable time, because not all landlords do that. And if you've got a landlord that's an absent landlord, or in some cases your landlord's overseas due to the fact that, as I've talked about, some of the rental problems as well, that some of the people that buy them, they buy our apartments here in our country and use them as an investment, and then they get money from here. Don't want to put money into it, but they get their money from here to get shipped over to their country, so they make our profit that way. And of course the government, as I've explained too, is cut down on that. But this is one of the big problems that I find with the young people today, and I know I've talked a little bit about it before, was the problem solving. So I was kind of happy. It made my day just being praised for being able to problem solve my little situation. And this is one thing about the young people today. And I find that they're so glued into their devices, their cell phones, and all electronics, and their Xboxes and whatever, that they don't live to the point they understand how to problem solve. And I'm very grateful for the time when I grew up. And I was lucky that my adoptive parents were wonderful. Mind you, they were perfectionists, and that alone was very difficult to live with when you've got parents that are perfectionists. But they did give me a really good life, and I'm grateful for that. And my dad was explaining after the Second World War, when they bought their house, it was just a new subdivision going up, and the foundation was the only thing that was in at the time that he bought the property, and the foundation basically. And I understand they lived in their foundation till they built the house above them. And it was my father who actually built the house himself from scratch above the basement, until they could all move in to the top of the floors on the house. And they were all, because of this, and they were marvelous. They were wonderful gardeners, so I learned something about gardeners. But due to the fact the way my dad had built the house and his ingenuity, which was kind of passed on a little bit of to me because he was good at woodworking, so I got the chance to see him doing things and working with his hands as well. And but they were in all the home and garden magazines because of the the work that they had done in their marvelous garden. And I was in them too. I know I have pictures of myself at about the age of 4 sitting in my bedroom when they came in to take pictures of the house. And the other thing is on the Marvelous Garden that they had, we didn't rent a hall after I married my first husband, a police officer. My reception was held in our own backyard, and it was Von DeLong Studios here in Ottawa that took my wedding pictures of me in my backyard and the beautiful garden that my parents had grown in my wedding dress with my excuse me, I'm still having trouble talking here, with my little dog. And they put it out on the Spark Street Market. I had it, my photo in black and white, up for advertising for their studio at the time for a good 25 years. So you might say I was literally hanging around on the mall for 25 years. Fortunately, I didn't get charged for loitering on the mall. And you'll have to pardon me. I'm not going to make it too long, but it's just that my father was good. My second husband did trades, so I saw him do the plumbing and all kinds of different things as well, working with his hands, because he went to a trade school, which was really good. So that's why I sort of learned a little bit about plumbing and what I needed to do, sort of thing. So that helps. So I'm really going to have to cut it short here today. So everyone, take care, be safe, and watch your surroundings, and we'll talk again soon. And bye-bye.